weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm to see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Red Raiders will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense will take the field first. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
And, man, he is going to be tasked at that QB spot with a tremendous challenge. This unit, they're top 10 in sacks, and they're going to be pinning their ears back, flying around like you've watched them on tape. And so, Palmer, when you're a QB, man, you know you're going against guys that can get to you fast, that win, they hit quarterbacks. Like, what's going through your head to start a football game?
You are not going to be able to get through your entire progression. You are going 1 to 2, and if that's not open, you're taking off or you're throwing it away. You better know where your check down throw is each and every time you drop back, because against this pass rush, you are not going to have a lot of time.
Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Lets it fly. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Red Raiders offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And it will be Will Hammond at the controls. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quick give. It's Coleman Williams. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Big in there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Release to the back. Can't hang on after that. They need a huge play on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. Trying to make one miss. Couldn't get away from that cover. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, it's Williams. Driven back.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Out wide right, it's Carter. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure...
So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the 2nd half. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The give is to Williams. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force it.
Snap wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide left, it's Eakin. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Carter. At the 35, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Red Raiders, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The run inside. It's Sticky. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Rush right in his face. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Now down.